Welcome to 13 Weeks to Mindfulness. This is a 13-week series that teaches you what mindfulness is all the way to becoming organically mindful in your everyday life, making it a habit, which when that happens is an amazing thing. And mindfulness in itself, all it is just paying attention on purpose. We live a lot of our lives in la la land in the past and the future. But bringing it back to the present, when you can learn to do that more often than not, it changes the way you live your life and experience life, and it's an amazing thing. So this is week 5. Last week we did listening, which you listen to a song each day, which is one of my favorites, because who doesn't like music and who doesn't like to listen to songs? So hopefully that went well and you got a lot out of it. That sometimes can be an intense one because you're just right there with that song. So hopefully that was good. This week we are, doing walking. So the walking is, obviously we know how to walk, but mindfully walking is a whole different story. So I'm just going to read this to you. This is week 5, walking. As you walk to your car or down the street or in your house, think about each step that you take, how your feet land on the ground, how fast is your pace, the connection from your feet to your legs, to your hips, to your arms, and the rest of your body. Walk with purpose. So walking, obviously, we all know how to do it. But just like driving, a lot of times when we're walking, we're off in la la land. We're thinking about other things instead of what we're actually doing. So mindfully walking is kind of a cool little thing. And it could be from your car to, a store or, in your house or, if you're going to walk around the block or out or take a hike out in nature, which is kind of cool too. You're paying attention to how you're walking. Like it says, like the pace, how your feet land, all of that kind of stuff. And again, mindfulness, and when you're doing this with the walking exercise, you're strengthening, the brain. That's what you're doing when you're being mindful, is you're exercising your brain. Walking, if you're taking a nice walk, you're exercising your body, but very few of us exercise our brains. And when you are being mindful, that's exactly what you're doing. So why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? So the next time you're on a walk, pay attention to what's going on. How do the feet hit the ground? How, does the rest of your body move? How do you feel? And a good thing to do is when you do plan on doing your, mindful walk, start with a deep breath, just start it. And that's going to bring you right back to yourself in the present and allow you to focus in on your body itself. So this week, just like normal, set an alarm like you've been doing for the last few weeks, if that's what you've been doing. And that'll tell you, okay, it's time to do a mindful walk. And you don't have to walk for 3 miles, it's again, at least 60 seconds of mindful walking, to begin with. Just really focus on it, whether it's around the block or wherever it may be. And you can, if you have a planned walk, like maybe after work, you want to, go out into nature. And that's another thing, is if you are out in nature, in your environment, one thing that you can do, which is kind of cool, is, obviously focus in on your body at the beginning and see how that works. And then once you've got that in tune, start just observing the environment, the trees or the lamppost or wherever you may be. And that's another part of mindfulness, obviously. And that was actually our first week, was awareness, where you just kind of observe your environment. So you can go back to that and you can actually switch back and forth. And then you can try and combine them by feeling your body and the environment at the same time. It's a pretty cool thing. And again, we're just practicing. We're exercising our minds. The more we do it, the better we get at it. So again, on your daily true path, you're going to put in today, I will mindfully walk. And like I said, if you have a path that you plan on taking it on, you can write it in. Otherwise, set an alarm so you can get up and walk for 60 seconds or a couple minutes or whatever it may be. It's up to you. It's your true path. And not sure where you're watching this from, but I will have links on the bottom to, different walking exercises and the benefits of some of the stuff that I've talked about, plus some other on the bottom. And you can see this at truepathplanner.com/13. Okay. I wish you the best this week. Enjoy walking, and I will see you next week.